So my name's Alex Christiansen. I am the therapy team lead on Forest Ward. One of the things that we've struggled with is to deliver improvement ideas from people on the ward, and quite often we get sort of suggestions from people further up the chain, and we know that that's not going to work because we're the people delivering the care. It gives us a framework for people on the floor to suggest change. One of the other things that we're trying to work on is the way that we handle conversations with staff members who have an idea. The sort of style of conversation that we're trying to have more now is a coaching style of conversation. The coaching idea is where you reply with, or you have the conversation through questioning. So actually it develops the critical thinking of the staff member that you're talking to, rather than the responsibility landing on a few people. So one of the topics that we're focusing on is falls. One of the things that we found out recently is that patients, when they're moving beds on the ward, the information that's on the whiteboard behind their bed doesn't always go with them, and that means that the handover of how they get up and out of bed and how they're mobilising hasn't necessarily been carried over. So one of the ideas that we had was just a laminated sheet that gets put up behind the board with a magnet, so that sheet just physically goes with the patient when they move beds and then gets put up behind their new bed.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Thursday's Improvement Huddle. I'm going to start the timer.
The idea of it is that you have a daily improvement huddle. So every day we're talking about what we can change on the ward that can hopefully impact the service that we're providing to our patients, or make life easier for the staff, which means that we have more time to offer to the patients. That's one of the main things that Improving Together gives us, is that daily protected time to discuss what changes we can have on the ward. So the great thing about the improvement huddle is that you talk about the tickets that are on the board. So if someone doesn't want to talk, actually they can log a ticket the day before and put it up when there's no one around. The way that I run the huddle is I pick up a ticket and say, who wrote this? Do you want to explain to us your thoughts on this? But if someone doesn't want to speak up, I've got the information there anyway, so I can then hand that over to the rest of the team, and then we can explore the idea that they've suggested. Staff that have been on the training have been taught about lots of different tools that we can use in order to sort of streamline the work that we're doing, sort of make our work days more efficient, identify things that we don't need to be doing or that we can delegate to other people or share out across the team in order to make the service more effective.
If that's happening elsewhere, I think we can implement that because we are now aware.
I guess the main thing is to focus on what you want to target and think about prioritising that above other things. So the Improving Together framework makes you choose 3 driver metrics. So for Forest Ward they are falls, flow and continence. So those are the 3 things that we're focusing on at the moment. Within that you have 3 quick wins, so they should be things that you can implement within a few days, and then 3 problem solving ideas, which are things that will take a matter of weeks. Number 1 is have a topic to focus on, and number 2 is give yourself time to focus on that topic. I think everyone's a lot more upbeat about being able to create change. You know, simple. One of the first tickets that went up there was that we run out of hoist slings on the ward. So we came up with a solution to that, and actually that means that we have the equipment available when we need it. And so simple things like that, we end up not running around the ward being stressed trying to find equipment, but also giving people a voice has been really, really important for us. The transformation in Improvement Hub have been really helpful for us. They've been there as a resource for us to talk to, and have come up with really good suggestions and have been able to give us some one-to-one advice, which has been really helpful, as well as working alongside us as a team to improve the service. Pick one idea, work on that idea until it's embedded, then move on to the next one.